Cricket may often be remembered for iconic batting milestones, but true balance in the game comes from the bowlers. The ability to take 500 or more wickets in Test cricket is one of the rarest achievements, reserved for the greatest. Only a handful of bowlers have managed it, and among them, for names stand tall, James Anderson, Shane Warne, Muttiah Muralitharan, and Anil Kumble. Their journeys are not just about numbers. They are stories of struggle, reinvention, iconic spells, and unshakable determination. Let's dive into their remarkable careers. 1. James Anderson, the swing master of England. James Anderson is a living example of longevity and skill. Known as the King of Swing, he remains a constant force even 2 decades after his debut. Early struggles. When Anderson first appeared in 2003, he was raw and inconsistent. His natural pace and swing impressed, but injuries and poor form saw him in and out of the team. Critics even questioned if he had the temperament for the long format. Yet Anderson was determined. He remodeled his action, worked on fitness, and refined his craft. Rise to greatness. Partnering with Stuart Broad, Anderson formed one of the most successful bowling duos in Test history. In English conditions, particularly with the Duke's ball, Anderson was unplayable. Over the years, he developed the ability to swing the ball both ways, making him a complete fast bowler. Iconic spells. 2009 Ashes at Lord's, his 573rds turned the game in England's favour. 2014 vs India at Trent Bridge, he dominated across the series, troubling top-order batters repeatedly. 2018 at Lord's vs India, even at 36, Anderson's deadly swing dismissed some of the best in the world. Records and legacy. 700-plus Test wickets, most by a fast bowler. England's all-time leading wicket-taker. Only pace bowler to maintain success across 2 decades. Anderson's story is about endurance and adapting to changing times, an icon who showed that fast bowlers can age like fine wine. 2. Shane Warne, the magician of spin. Shane Warne redefined spin bowling. Before him, leg spin was considered unreliable in international cricket. But Warne not only revived it, he made it one of the most exciting weapons in the game. Early struggles. Warne's first few tests were unimpressive. He bowled inconsistently and conceded runs. But instead of giving up, he worked on control, fitness, and the mental side of bowling. Soon, he transformed into a magician with the ball. Rise to stardom. In 1993, Warne bowled what came to be known as the ball of the centuries to Mike Gatting. It pitched outside leg stump, turned massively, and clipped the top of off stump. That delivery didn't just dismiss Gatting, it announced Warne as a superstar. Iconic spells. 1993 vs England, Old Trafford ball of the century. 1999 World Cup semi-final versus South Africa, match winning for 29ths under immense pressure. 2005 Ashes series, despite Australia losing, Warne's 40 wickets showcased his unmatched dominance. Records and legacy. 708 Test wickets, second highest in history. Most wickets in Ashes history, 195. Regarded as the greatest leg spinner of all time. White right pointing backhand index. Warne wasn't just a bowler, he was a showman. His aura, tactical mind, and ability to change games made him larger than life. Muttiah Muralitharan, the spin genius of Sri Lanka. If cricket is about numbers, then Muttiah Muralitharan sits on the throne. With 800 Test wickets, he is the most successful bowler in cricket history. Early struggles. Murali's career wasn't easy. His unusual bowling action sparked endless debates. Critics accused him of chucking, and his legitimacy was questioned repeatedly. But biomechanical tests cleared him, and instead of bowing to pressure, Murali used the criticism to fuel his hunger for wickets. Rise to glory. Murali's bowling combined sharp turn, bounce, and accuracy. On subcontinental pitches, he was nearly unplayable, but he also succeeded abroad, proving he wasn't a one-trick spinner. His battles against greats like Brian Lara and Matthew Hayden are still remembered. Iconic spells. 1998 vs England at the Oval, match-winning 16 wickets. 2006 vs South Africa at Gal, a stunning 12-wicket haul. 2010 vs India, Gal took his 800th wicket in his farewell test, a fairy tale ending. Records and legacy. 800 test wickets, highest ever. 67 5-wicket hauls in tests, world record. Carried Sri Lanka's bowling attack almost single-handedly for years. Murali's career reflects resilience. From a small cricketing nation, he rose to become the greatest wicket-taker in Test history. 3. Anil Kumble, India's warrior spinner. Anil Kumble was different from traditional leg spinners. He didn't rely on sharp turn but used pace, bounce, and relentless accuracy to trap batters. His work ethic and fighting spirit earned him respect worldwide. Early struggles. In the early stages of his career, critics dismissed him as a bowler who doesn't spin the ball. But Kumble believed in discipline and variations. He improved steadily and became India's leading match winner. Rise to stardom. Kumble's defining quality was his never-give-up attitude. The most famous example was in 2002 when he bowled with a broken jaw against the West Indies, dismissing Brian Lara. That single act captured his warrior spirit. Iconic spells. 1999 vs Pakistan, Delhi historic 10/74, only the second bowler after Jim Laker to dismiss all 10 batters in an innings. 1993 Hero Cup, ODI 6/12 vs West Indies, showing his impact across formats. 2008 Perth Test vs Australia, as captain, he led India to a rare overseas victory. Records and legacy. 619 Test wickets, most for India. Only the second bowler to take all 10 wickets in a Test innings. Respected for his leadership and sportsmanship. Kumble's career stands as proof that hard work and self-belief can defy limitations. If you enjoyed reading about these legends, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more cricketing stories.